I'm Cass.
And I'm Lee.
And this is Cass Lee Productions. Today we are doing another chess spoof. Chess spoof 3, I believe.
Yep.
So today,
we're removing the king.
Yes.
So everything's the same, except there is no king.
And you might be wondering, well, how do they win now, if you know anything about chess?
If you know anything about chess.
So what we're going to do is just, we don't have to worry about protecting our king, so we can just attack each other's pieces.
It's gonna be a full-out brawl, like Super
Yes.
Smash Bros.
I am pretty excited for this because my favorite thing about chess is taking the other pieces.
And honestly, we totally forget about the king when we usually play.
Yeah.
We kind of play it like checkers. It's like, take everything.
Yes. And this is my first time playing Lee in, has it been 3 months? 3 or 4 months. So I've been playing all of my friends at college in chess because they all got into chess because the Queen's Gambit came out who knows how long ago.
On Netflix.
Yeah, and everyone was like, chess, chess, chess. And so I've been playing chess with a lot of different people who have a lot of different play styles, and one of them is really good, and I'm really bad. I did beat him once, though. I'm very proud of that.
I've only beat my father once, so she has more of a track record of beating other people than I do right now. I mean, besides her. But she was a beginner when I taught her, so that's just a given.
True. That's true. That's true.
And then when she got really good, I couldn't beat her anymore, so... And I haven't played in a while, so
Yeah.
I bet this is not going to go well for me. But, hey, you never know till you start playing.
Right.
All
Okay.
right.
So you go first.
As per usual.
As per usual, yes. Okay.
I like my horsies. Nay.
Okay.
Nay. Nay. Okay, I'm done. What you gonna do about it?
Oh, shoot. We're gonna do that.
Counter-Star Roar.
Darn.
I've evaded you.
For now.
For now.
So, what I'm going to do is that.
Why do you hate my horses?
Because you love them so much.
Well, you know. So now you're just threatening me blatantly, hoping I didn't see anything. I know your tricks!
I don't think she knows what I'm planning right now.
I don't know how far ahead you're planning, so yes, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
I do plan pretty far ahead, don't I?
I only plan like 3 moves ahead, if.
What I tend to do... Audience.
Audience.
Audience!
My beautifulness.
Okay, so I look at all of the pieces and see how they can move and like if there's any gaps, and it's very quick thinking because it's like, oh, that piece can't move, that piece can't move.
Once
like,
you know where everything is.
Yes, yes.
And how they all move. Like I said, I tricked her with horses the first time because she kept on forgetting how they worked.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
She says she doesn't remember. I'll believe her.
I have a lot of memory problems.
We have confirmed this before, yes.
Yeah.
So do I, but that's because of different reasons.
ADHD. I don't think I have ADHD. I don't know what I have. I'm just a mess. Anyways. Moving forward. And so I look at all of the pieces and I'm like, okay, my main focus is, okay, if I move this piece here, can she take it? And then if the answer is no, I'm like, okay, if I move it there, then I could either set up this trap or I could, threaten a piece or something like that.
Because we know each other's favorite pieces, we threaten them to make them
Yeah.
move anything when they could possibly take another piece.
Yeah.
That's how we did.
And I really, really like playing players who talk while they play, because I have one friend who just sits there in silence the whole... I actually have 3 friends who just sit there in silence the whole time. It drives me up a wall because I want banter. I want chess banter, which is not usually how you play the game, but
Actually, yes, it is. At least with my family, it's a psychological ploy most of the time.
yes, I like that. And then if they ignore you and don't answer you, like 3 of my specific friends I'm thinking about that I played chess with in college. It's your turn, isn't it?
My turn.
Okay.
You guys like, yes, Cassidy?
Yeah.
I'm debating if I want to move my horse so you can take a pawn. Yeah, I'll move him here.
Okay. Well, so... Ooh, darn. Okay.
It's hard to decide whether you're attacking or defending right now. I'm so used to defense first, then offense.
Yeah, I have a tendency to immediately attack.
And I'm not used to that. Everyone I've ever played, they always put defense up first and then they go to attack. So she always throws me off.
Yeah. My friend who is extremely smart, like, he is one of the smartest people I know. I've played chess with him a few times. And there's been a few times where he's like, that's not a textbook move. And I actually won against him because I don't play how a typical chess player plays.
Yeah, neither of us do.
Yeah. Not to mention, another friend he played with that he was teaching did the textbook moves. So I think I just play like in an ADHD kind of way because she taught me.
Yeah, I did. I taught her. Well, now that she's thinking, I guess I can explain my process. So, the way I play, I kind of. Darn it! I did not see that.
I just took her horse. I'm not sure if you could tell.
That's always her greatest victory.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the way I kind of do the same thing Cassie does. I look at things at the board. And I try to think of the way the words where it's nice to go and where my
nice
pieces.
To go.
Yes, nice to go. Like, oh no, she's gonna kick me in the face if I go here. And I try to plan it out, and then if I see her piece can take my piece, and I don't think she's noticed yet, I'll set up a trap for her, which is using other pieces that kind of line up in a domino. So it's like, okay, if she takes this piece, I have 5 other options of taking her piece with something else.
Yeah.
That's what we mean by trap, and that's the way I taught her to play. Because that's how my dad also somewhat taught me to play. I mean, I kind of figured that out myself by playing a computer. I actually beat the computer a lot. I was very proud.
I really don't like playing the computer, so I don't learn.
It eventually learned all my moves, though, so it was no longer fun.
The AI, yeah.
Stupid AI. I mean, that's the thing. I have fun playing with you because we do talk, and that makes it not only just a game, but fun times.
Yeah. Friend times.
Friend times and happiness. I don't know where I was going with that. Again, I'm still trying to build the defenses. You're just attacking me, okay? You're just like, I'm gonna onslaught everything. And I'm like...
I took her pawn. She took my pawn.
The exchange of pawns.
And you dropped my
Poor
little soldier.
As you say, as you murderize my knight and its horse. What a monster are you?
Yes.
Dare you kill the horses? The horses are innocent! I'm sorry. Drama runs through these veins. Mm-hmm. Your hair's very nice today, by the way. Very soft.
Thank you. I washed it last night.
Nice. I have no idea what you're doing. And it's fine.
Because that's how I play.
I usually try to plan against the moves I see other people make and try to make contingencies for where I think they might be going.
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't always pan out. Sometimes I have a plan that I'm trying to execute, but those usually go badly, so I usually just react to the other person.
Yeah. I tend to have plans. Like, short-term plans where it's like, okay, I want this piece to get here to attack this piece kind of thing.
I just look for opportunities when she's far enough into my zone, generally. Why am I blind? You got both my knights, ma'am.
I have both of her knights now.
I said it out loud already. You're just rubbing it in, man.
I'm just rubbing it in.
I knew it. You already have so many of my pieces, and I have nothing. There's no king.
I have 3.
This is so weird, there being no king. It's really off-putting me for some reason.
Oh,
I guess
really?
I'm used to him being there. Well, I'm gonna do this now because I know that's safe.
I didn't see that.
Right after I explained how I react to other people and set them up for a trap, you do not think that I did not move that? I moved that bishop for no reason.
I didn't see you move the bishop.
Oh, got you. Right, your face was towards the camera. Of course, you didn't see it.
Yeah. No, they have to leave. They have to go like this.
OCD much? No, I'm just joking.
Probably, but it's not like
Lily says that she moves the pawn closer to the horses.
Yeah.
I'm also OCD, obviously, as she straightens the pieces on the board.
I learned this because a lot of you, if you know like the psychological like OCD kind of thing, like that is like a compulsion that you have to do because if you don't do it, like something bad will happen. So there's a disorder that's called OCPD, I believe.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Which is obsessive compulsive personality disorder, which is basically they have to be really straight, they have to be very neat kind of thing.
Yeah, because OCD is more about rituals.
Yes. Because OCD is more about rituals and about if I don't do this,
something bad's gonna happen. Like, I need to twist this doorknob 15 times, otherwise something bad's gonna happen to me on the way to work.
Yes.
That's what OCD is. It's a release of anxious stress by performing some sort of ritual.
Yes.
More accurately. And so when people say I'm jokingly OCD, it's not really that. It's more like they're more like a neat person.
Yeah, it could be construed as OCPD, which is my point.
Fun fact of the day! Oh yeah! It's hard to plan when my bishop's so far out there, so we're just gonna retreat out of attacking range now.
Dang it.
Okay. Dude, it's very... when you move a pawn diagonal from another piece, it's obvious what you're doing.
I know it is.
Unless you're that person who's like staring at birds and they look back and you're like, oh, what just happened? And then you don't realize where the pawn is.
True.
That's me. That's me, guys.
That's her.
Come into my domain, Cassidy, I dare you.
Well, there's nowhere I can safely go.
Exactly. I guess I'm just gonna fall back on making an offensive line because I don't know what else to do. Let's see. Nothing can get me. Well, you can get that pawn, but that's not too big a deal because I don't think you'd sacrifice a queen for a pawn. The values of pieces.
Yeah.
My brain is weird in the weight thing, because none of you have noticed yet. I'm falling into my old defense pattern again, which you totally know how to get by now, but whatever.
I want to attack you! And I cannot. Because... yeah, I cannot. So I could do that, but then you could take my piece. So I could...
It's like how long it takes you to notice when you're just ignoring me.
Yeah, because I could tell you're doing something silly.
You're like, I know Lily's doing something, I don't know exactly what, but it's total nonsense.
Yeah.
You can take a rook from this side and just go whoosh all the way to the other side, and it's perfectly fine.
That's why rooks are my favorite piece.
But you can also do the same with bishops. You can just go whoosh.
Yeah.
You're threatening the one pawn I don't have protected. Is that what's happening?
No, that's not what has.
Oh, you're threatening my bishop.
Yes, I am.
No, that's a bad move as well.
Do it.
No!
It'd be a trade, though, so...
Assessing.
Take your hand off the piece, Lee.
No! You make me nervous. Stop it!
I make her nervous.
Because I did that to you once. You're like, is there anything I thought that was safe, and I was like, is it, Cassidy? Is it?
It's fun. It's really fun.
It's payback for that time, I swear. She does every time now.
It's fun.
I think we've clarified that. So you were thinking of going for the pawn.
Well, I wasn't thinking that until you pointed out.
Of course. I always hate it when that happens, when you're accidentally like, I see what you're doing. They're like, oh, no, I didn't realize that. And then you're like, darn it!
Yeah, she gave me an idea.
Fudge cakes. See, I'm pretty good at keeping the home base protected, but if I leave, I die.
And then I just encroach.
Slowly. She's doing like a flanking formation over here.
Yeah.
Side flanking. I suck at attacking people, okay?
You're fine.
I just moved my rook one space over, so for you, those who can't see the board well.
Yeah.
And don't know what the pieces should be or where, the lost track. Because we're so spontaneous and weird. Really?
What?
Why are you... I'm just joking.
Cool.
And the pawns can't move backwards!
No, they can't.
But I can do this.
Oh, screw you. She blocked my attack. Unfortunately.
I mean, she can still go for it.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be the piece you wanted.
I would get my queen taken is what would happen. So.
I love traps. They're your friend. They protect you.
So I think what I'm going to do now is this.
I still can't even get my queen out. It's sad.
Nope.
Well, actually, now I can. If I move it... No. See, I just said that part out loud, so she knows where to move her pieces now.
Yeah. As she was saying that, I was like, ooh, if she does that, how can I get her queen?
And then I looked at her king and I was like, oh, I know how she'd do that. Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to sacrifice that piece if I move that one there, but still. Because technically you can make something safe by a trap if someone knows it's going to be taken. So traps are there for safety as well as for attacking.
Yeah.
And defense.
A lot of the time, I use them a lot for, like, protecting a piece. So defense, which is kind of safety and defense.
I use them for offense and defense. I'm mainly a traps person. I'm that trickster person who's like, if I'm going to win, it's by underhanded tactics. And hoping you forget seeing things that you shouldn't see. It's like,
I shouldn't see.
It's like, this isn't an obvious trap. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
She does that a lot.
And then she's like, is there a trap? Is she not? And I'm like, I don't know, can't see.
Yeah, because sometimes I can't see the trap and then she's acting shady. And I'm like,
And sometimes I don't even do anything. I'm just smiling. And she's like...
But I have a lot of practice because I played several games in
now she
college.
And now she just smiles at me creepily sometimes too, where it's just like,
yeah, Lee.
Do it. You're like, do it, Layla. And I'm like,
that's my favorite thing to do.
Why is this so much harder, Cassidy?
I only took your knights.
My poor knights. May they rest in peace.
Oh, whatever.
What am I doing with my life? My poor chess pieces, they always get so epically slaughtered. Are you kidding me?
Nope. Absolutely not. Darn.
Easily foiled.
Yeah, but I got your pawn, so that's all I wanted.
Yeah, the pawns never really make it to the other side of the barn. I've only done it once. No, twice. I've only done that twice in all my life. It's got a pawn over here. And I asked for my horse back each time from my father. I should have asked for the queen, but I asked for the horses because I was 6.
True.
And it was my favorite piece because there were horses.
Yes.
I was a big horse fan, just so all you know. Yeah.
I can
You can't tell by all the horses on my windowsill.
tell.
See, the problem is I set my defense up too early and it's so good that I can't move anything anymore. Because it's all so protected by pawns. You know what? Fudge that.
Screw you. So we're going to put you there.
Okay, I'm just going to do this to see how you react. I'm pretty sure it's safe where it is right now. But I want to see what happens when I do this.
I'm not a human experiment.
Isn't that what chess is?
No, chess is a strategy game.
Yes, but don't you know everyone has their own strategy?
Oh, true. I have no strategy. Non-existent.
I know, you don't. We just look at the burn and go, huh, I can do this.
Yeah, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do is...
And that's exactly what I did. Huh, I can do this.
Yeah. Because I can move that there, right?
Yeah, you can, but you didn't see this.
Oh, well, what is that?
That's your bishop.
Dang it, I did not see that. Oh,
all know I'm a 5-year-old. It's fine.
I need to get rid of your rooks.
You're so mean.
Ha 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 ha.
She says with her massive army. While Lily's like small dwindling effects over here. Attacking me where you think I'm weak now, eh?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm just gonna... Cause I can. Wait, do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that.
Dang it! Dang it! I was really hoping she wouldn't see that.
Because you see, in our plays, when we play, as long as your hand's on the piece, you can take back movements.
Yeah.
Once your hand leaves, that you can't change. That's the rule that we play by. It's not like you move the piece, it has to stay there, like some other people